band Mums Between Sleep. Lydia, you are very welcome to the Laugh Lunchbox here. And first of all, I just want to ask you, just tell us a bit about yourself. And you're from Castlebar. Did you grow up here?
Yeah, I grew up in Castlebar. And I go to St. Joseph's in this town, and I'm a fifth year. And that's about it.
Yeah, very concise.
Not much about me.
No. She's not going to reveal too much last anyways. Now, the question is, have you always been interested in music, and where did this love of performing come from, and how long have you been playing and singing?
I've always been interested in music. I think it was my mum is really into music as well, so she would have been playing it around the house when I was younger, so I really got into that. I've been listening to like Bruce Springsteen things since I was 4, thanks to her. And then I started playing guitar when I was about 9, when I discovered Avril Lavigne and decided I wanted to be her. So that was like the ties and the skateboarding and everything was involved in that.
Yeah.
And then once I learned a few chords and stuff, I started writing songs myself.
I think when you mentioned there that like your house was kind of filled with music, so to speak, you know, it's kind of you know, it'd be like the same like for myself. Now our house is filled with books, so it's kind of relevant. You know, it'd be your house filled with music. It's kind of it's
the environment.
Exactly. Yeah. As you said there, what did you grow up to listen to, and who would you say are the musicians that influenced you?
Well, see, growing up I had like my mum playing like the David Bowie, Bruce Springsteen, all that stuff, and then I have an older sister, so she would have been playing all her music as well, so there was a big variety, and she would have like Green Day and Arctic Monkeys and stuff. And then when I was about like 9 up until 12, I was into like punk music, because I don't know, I wanted to be punk basically. So it was like Sum 41 and Busted, if you remember them, unfortunately. But then as I got older, I got into more like indie music and mellow stuff, so that influences me more now. I like
so that'll be your style now, indie type music. Where did you actually start gigging, and how long have you been doing it?
I started with my old band in May 2008, so I was 14, I think. Yeah, 14. And that was in the youth centre in town, in the Kip.
Yeah.
I think you know that. Yeah. And then the band I'm in now, Moments Between Sleep, we started in August last year. So it's been quite a while. We've played a few gigs now.
As just coming very nicely to this particular question, you're currently in a band, as you said, Moments Between Sleep. Can you tell us a bit about the band, actually?
Yeah, we're a 4-piece alternative rock band, and I play guitar and sing, and Niamh here plays bass and backing vocals, Keane Cox on drums, and Keane O'Brien on lead guitar. And we've played in Castlebar, Westport and Ballyhonus, which was actually our best gig, despite there being like 10 people there. But we play around the town and stuff, and we like to play our own songs more than covers, because it's nice when people get into your song instead of just playing someone else's.
I think that's one of the things with bands, actually, when they're starting off. It's kind of hard to, sometimes they have to play covers first before they can actually build up their own repertoire. But you know, you have picked an unusual name for the band. Yeah. Can you tell us how you actually came up with it?
Yeah, well, when I was first joined the band, it was called Nevermind, which I thought was terrible and sounded like a Nirvana tribute band. So then when the lineup changed quite a bit between then and now, so the first thing I wanted to do was change the name. And we were throwing around a few different ideas, and I was listening to a band called Versa Emerge at the time. They're on Fuel by Ramen label, same as like Paramore and all those. Yeah. And they had a song out called Moments Between Sleep. And I thought it was a really good name, and that it would suit us because it kind of showed that we live and breathe music like between sleep. Sort of.
No, I have to say, when you say like that, you know, that particular or that aspect, you know, it's moments between sleep. You're playing music. It's you know, so
it ties into it.
Yeah. So. Now you write, as you said, you write and play your own music. Now, how difficult is that? Now, I often wonder, does a songwriter have to be good at picking up on feelings and situations? Or, look, how do you write a song? Do you start kind of with the melody first and then add the words?
I always start with guitar, because I find it easier to, if you get like a chord progression or something together, and then a melody will come and lyrics. And it is, I think, picking up on feelings, like you said, it is easier if you can do that, and because you can put more emotion into the song, and then it's not like a meaningless kind of pop thing. So that's how I do it. Just
so you how do you say, you put your kind of your soul in it?
Like try and get something across, and that's it.
As you said, it's not kind of just a pure kind of what to say, generic pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Music.
It tries to make it feel something.
What was this first song the band actually collectively wrote together?
It was called Here Again. but we never actually played it, and we haven't played it anywhere because it was a really beginner song for us, and we've progressed a lot since it.
Okay, so it's kind of more of a like,
yeah,
we did it, but we're not going to actually play it anywhere.
But we wrote it, so it's there.
I suppose you can always, when you go on to bigger and better things, you say, this is what started it all.
Yeah,
this is what has got us going. But it brings kind of nicely to our first piece of music, and we are going to take a song from the new CD that you have out. Yep. Would you like actually to introduce the song?
Yeah, sure. Okay, this is Do You.
And this is... I think it's just released anyways. So this is Do You by Lydia Ford.
To before this was real.